Have you ever wondered if you're experiencing a shift in your consciousness, a movement from 3D to 5D? The notion might seem complex, even far-fetched, but let's explore this intriguing concept together. Imagine a shift, a spiritual evolution that is said to be happening right now, transforming the way we perceive and interact with the world. This transformation is often referred to as the shift to the fifth dimension, or 5D. It's not a physical journey, but rather an internal one, a change in our consciousness that influences our thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Now, how would you know if you're part of this shift? Well, there are certain signs that could indicate this transition. From heightened awareness to changes in the way we perceive time, these signs are subtle yet profound. In this video, we'll delve into the 7 signs that suggest you are feeling this shift to the fifth dimension. The first sign of shifting to 5D is an increase in your awareness. This heightened awareness is not just about being more alert. It's about developing a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. It's about feeling the pulse of the universe, sensing the rhythm of life, and recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. When you're shifting to 5D, you start to perceive the world differently. You begin to see the threads that bind us all together, and you feel a sense of unity and compassion for all living beings. You realize that every action, every thought, every breath has an impact. This heightened awareness also manifests as increased sensitivity to your surroundings. You become more attuned to the energies around you, more receptive to the subtle shifts in the atmosphere, and more intuitive about the thoughts and feelings of others. So if you find yourself becoming more aware of your surroundings and the lives of others, you might be experiencing the shift to 5D. The second sign is a significant enhancement in your intuition. As we venture further into the realm of the fifth dimension, our intuitive abilities start to flourish. It's as if a veil is lifted, and we find ourselves privy to a deeper understanding of the world around us. Picture it as a sixth sense, a bridge between our conscious and subconscious minds. This heightened intuition manifests itself in various ways. You might experience a strong sense of knowingness, a gut feeling that you can't quite put into words. It's like an internal compass guiding you, a whisper from within that nudges you towards the right path. You may also notice an increase in synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be mere chance. They signify the alignment of your inner and outer worlds, reinforcing your faith in the interconnectedness of all things. Thus, an increase in intuitive feelings might be an indication of this shift. The third sign of the shift to 5D is a change in your perception of time. You may have noticed that time seems to be doing a peculiar dance, sometimes racing ahead, and at other times, lazily trailing behind. This is not a glitch in your internal clock, but rather a shift in your consciousness. In the third dimension, we're conditioned to live by the clock, always chasing after the future or clinging to the past. However, as you shift into the fifth dimension, you start to experience time in a more fluid, less linear way. You might find yourself more in tune with the present moment, living fully in the now. The past and the future become less significant as you begin to perceive time as a continuous, flowing river rather than a ticking clock. Therefore, if you're experiencing changes in the way you perceive time, you could be shifting into the fifth dimension. The fourth sign is the ability to sense energy in a more profound way. This sensitivity to energy is not just about the physical world, but also the unseen world of energy that surrounds us. It's like you've developed an internal radar, picking up on the invisible energies that flow around and within you. Let's break it down. Imagine walking into a room and instantly feeling the vibes. You sense the tension or peace, the joy or sadness. It's as if you're tuned into a hidden radio frequency, picking up on the subtle emotional energies that others might miss. Similarly, you may find yourself more in tune with your own energy. You're aware of the ebb and flow of your moods and emotions, of the energy shifts within your own body. You're no longer just a passive observer, but an active participant in your own energy field. So if you're sensing energy more acutely, it might be a sign of your shift to 5D. The last 3 signs are a shift in your priorities, an increase in empathy, and seeing beyond the veil. These signs indicate a transcendence from a three-dimensional consciousness to a fifth-dimensional one. Let's delve deeper to understand these signs. The first of these signs is a shift in your priorities. This shift isn't about abandoning your responsibilities or shunning the material world. Rather, it's about recognizing the importance of spiritual growth and inner peace. You might find yourself less interested in superficial success and more drawn towards meaningful experiences and relationships. You may begin to value the intangible, the spiritual, the profound, over the tangible and mundane. Your priorities shift from the outward to the inward, from the physical to the spiritual. The second sign is an increase in empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. As you evolve, your empathetic abilities grow stronger. You might find yourself feeling more connected to others, even those you've never met. You might also find yourself more sensitive to the energy around you, both positive and negative. This heightened empathy is not a weakness, it's a sign of a deepening connection to the collective consciousness. The final sign is seeing beyond the veil. This is the ability to perceive the bigger picture of life beyond our materialistic pursuits. It's about understanding the interconnectedness of all beings, the oneness of existence. You start to see the world not as a collection of separate entities, but as a unified whole. This understanding allows you to see beyond the illusion of separation to the underlying truth of unity. These signs represent a shift in consciousness that goes beyond the physical world. You begin to perceive a reality that is richer, more complex, and more interconnected than what you've known before. These three signs, together, could indicate a significant shift in your consciousness. This shift is not a destination, but a journey towards greater understanding, compassion, and unity. It's a journey that each one of us is invited to take at our own pace in our own time. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards understanding the shift. So let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed. We've explored 7 key signs of spiritual awakening and the shift towards the fifth dimension, or 5D. First, we spoke about heightened awareness. This is when you start noticing the intricate details of life, the beauty that's always been there, but you've been too busy to see. Then, there's enhanced intuition. This is your gut feeling, your inner voice guiding you, becoming stronger and more accurate. We also discussed changes in time perception. Ever felt like time is either speeding up or slowing down? Welcome to the fourth dimensional experience of time. Sensing energy is another sign. This might manifest as feeling the vibes of a room or the energy of people around you. Finally, we touched upon the shift in priorities, increased empathy, and seeing beyond the veil. These are signs that you're growing spiritually and beginning to understand the interconnectedness of all things. Now, how do you integrate these signs into your daily life? Start by simply acknowledging them. Recognize that these experiences are part of your spiritual growth. Practice mindfulness, meditation, and grounding exercises to help you stay present and in tune with these changes. Next, cultivate an attitude of openness and acceptance. Don't resist or fear these shifts. Instead, embrace them as part of your journey towards a higher level of consciousness. As for helping others raise their frequency, remember that everyone is on their own unique journey. You can guide, but you cannot force. Be a source of love, light, and inspiration. Share your experiences, offer support, and most importantly, lead by example. Embrace this shift. It's a journey towards a higher level of consciousness and understanding. As you continue to evolve, remember to help others experience this beautiful transition too. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey through the signs of shifting to 5D. We hope this guide has been helpful and has shed some light on your own experiences. Take some time to reflect on these signs in your own life. Are you noticing a heightened awareness or sensing energy around you? Do you feel a shift in your priorities or an increase in your empathy? These could be signs that you're transitioning to a higher level of consciousness. And remember, everyone's journey is unique, so don't compare your progress with others. If you found this video helpful, please let us know by giving it a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more people who might be experiencing these signs but don't know what they mean. And if you want to continue exploring spiritual growth and consciousness, Make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. In the end, remember, the journey to 5D is a personal one. It's a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. It's about becoming more aware, more intuitive, and more empathetic. It's about seeing beyond the veil and understanding the interconnectedness of all things. So take your time, trust your intuition, and embrace the journey. Until next time, stay elevated and keep shining your light.